Great morning to you, beautiful people. Gonna give everybody a couple of seconds to join in with us. If you don't mind, share it on your page. Welcome to our 7 minute of strategy. Of course, we all know that in this life we live, we run into a lot of obstacles, we run into a lot of challenges, and sometimes we need strategies to help make us through it. Good morning, Tracy. Glad you got up with us this morning. Go ahead and share it on your page. Anybody that's on, go ahead and share it on your page. I'll be jumping right in because I'm only going to take up 7 minutes of your morning, but I promise you it is going to be some of the best 7 minutes of your day. It's important that at the beginning of the morning, especially at the beginning of the week, that we start setting the tone of what the rest of our day and the rest of our week is going to look like. If we can win our morning, we have a greater chance of winning our day. So I'm definitely, good morning, Leanne. Glad to see you this morning. Go ahead and share it on your page. Share it on your page. I'm inviting you guys out to a sexy cup of coffee this morning. If you join in on the first video, you know what it is. It's the understanding of the concept that your social level, your education level, and your communication level will ultimately affect your influence level and also affect your income level. And so what I'm doing is I'm giving particular strategies that we can use and that we can implement into our day to help us get better results. Now, make sure you go out to terrellmonger.com. You can actually check your overall sexy score to look at the principles of how to get influence in your day. And at the end of the day, answer the questions, take a look at it, and it'll give you an understanding of the level of influence that you have during that day. And you'll notice as your score goes up, you made a bigger impact on that day. As your score goes down, maybe you didn't touch as many people, and you can intentionally start applying some of these things to get the influence you need. So when you ask for the raise, when you look for the next job, all these things will be applicable to the progress in which you are trying to make. So I only have 7 minutes, so I want to jump right in this morning. Today's strategy, it falls up under the social category. Of course, we know social, education, communication equals your influence level. It falls up under the social category. The strategy I want to share with you today is you have to learn to separate your thoughts. Now, this lesson came in one of the most difficult times in life. My mom, she was in had a horrible situation going on. You know, the man she married, which was my father, no longer wanted to be with her. She had 5 kids. All of them were very challenging, except me because I'm sweet. No, I'm just kidding. But she had a lot going on. Her bills were on her mind. Her job was on her mind. Anyway, she became overwhelmed and she had a nervous breakdown and went into a mental institution. She was in there for a year. But when she got out, she gave me the best advice she could have ever given me. Her pain ended up being the thing to lead me to my promises. She sat down, she said, son, listen, you have to learn to separate your thoughts or you will lose control of your mind. Guys, this is extremely important. You have to separate your thoughts. What does that mean? One thing is only one thing. Just because a bad thing happened doesn't mean the rest of your life is going to be bad. Just because you have a flat tire going to work doesn't mean you're going to lose your job. Be in the moment of fixing a flat tire and worry about work when you get there. That's the same way in life. When one bad thing happens, it doesn't mean your whole world is about to fall apart. You can't run into one bad relationship and then declare all men are dogs. You can't have one bad situation, a job, and disqualify the whole company. This is how people end up disqualifying groups of people because of one experience. Everything must be one thing. If not, you will overwhelm yourself. Because I'm telling you, there is a similarity between faith and fear. Faith and fear have a similarity. Faith is the hope of good things that could happen. Fear is the worrying of bad things about to happen. Fear itself is negative faith. And you end up getting what you think on the most. If you hope for a brighter future, you act like it. You talk like it. It's in your demeanor. It's in your facial expression. But if you hope for the worst, you have that look on your face. And you have to be careful not to project bad energy into a situation because the situation could be a good one, but your energy can turn it bad. It affects how people see you. It affects who wants to be around you, who wants to hang out with you. So I'm telling you, you have to separate your thoughts. You cannot let people define you by your biggest mistake. You may have done it, you've learned from it, you're a better person now, you're smarter now, you're wiser now, and you cannot hold yourself to your biggest mistake. You may have done it, but you are not that. You may have done everything people said you are done, but you are not who they say you are. You have to give yourself another chance. Every day we go to sleep, we got to say to ourselves, I did the best I could with the information I had in that moment. But in the morning, I'm going to get up and I'm going to try again. This is a new day. This is a new week. It does not happen about your interaction with your coworkers last week. It doesn't happen with it doesn't matter about what happened with the interaction with your managers last week. This is a new day. This is a new week. And it also applies to when you do something good. Don't park the car at doing one good thing. Try to see how I can build on it, how I can be better with it, how I can build relationships, because it is important that socially you understand you're going to create in life what you think in your head. Take control of your mind. Separate your thought. One bad person doesn't make all people bad. One bad day doesn't make all days bad. If you deal with each thing within the moment, you have a better chance of mentally engaging into it and getting the most out of it. Now, I want you to go ahead and have yourself a wonderful, wonderful, wonderful day. Whatever you do, make it meaningful, make it impactful, make it personal, and above all, make it sexy. Enjoy your day.